what is going on? It is Dunbar Snack Bar here with Madden Monday. We got our franchise with the San Francisco 49ers. It is week 4. We're going up against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, which I think is kind of interesting since originally when I was doing Madden 12, the Buccaneers was the team that I was going to be doing the franchise with. But because I got married and everything like that, didn't get a chance to really go about really playing it that much. So, I don't know, this would have been one of the ones you would have gotten to see, but I would be playing as the other team. Now, we had a big win last week against the Eagles, who have been struggling. Buccaneers aren't doing that great either. I mean, they are struggling as well. And taking a look at their team, I mean, you got a couple guys who are on hot streaks, but with me, I think I've got 5 right now. So, that being said, my team is doing pretty well. I've got a lot of momentum going into this game here as I am still undefeated, but 4-0. That happens. So, things can turn around here pretty quick, though, for me. Because, I don't know, I shouldn't necessarily figure that 4 wins is going to be enough for me here. Obviously, there's plenty ahead. All right, so you see 63.6% completion when it comes to passes here. That means it's going to be something I'm going to have to defend against really, really well. And my secondary just as a whole is struggling. So we'll see how I do in this game. Going off with a pass to LeGarrette Blount. He's going to go ahead and pick up some yards. Now, because I was able to play as the Buccaneers for a few games, I do know what LeGarrette Blount can do, like this, picking up a lot of yards on the ground. It's going to be tough to stop him. What I got to do is try to see if I can get the Buccaneers to pass a lot more, because that may be my opportunity. But they're still completing stuff too here. So on this very, very first drive, they're actually doing a great job of being able to move the ball downfield. Kind of is scary for me here. Because the thing is the 49ers were known for their defense all year long. They had one of the best defenses you were going to find in the NFL. And because that was their strong suit, and that's what got them as far as they were able to get in the playoffs, I got to be looking to have that as my advantage too. And if I don't have that defense, I'm in trouble. A touchdown here for the Buccaneers. I'm not happy that I gave it up this early in the game. But that's okay. Plenty of game ahead. The thing is no matter what I do, though, this was just bad defense right there. Can't expect to just come up at the last second and swat it away like that. Should have been covering him a little bit closer. All right, you can see Alex Smith, 60% overall, 784 yards passing in 3 games. Not necessarily the best that you're going to find out there. Trying to go in with a balanced attack here, and because I don't play the full 12 minutes here, that's why my passing and my yards and everything like that, probably not where it would be in real life. But anyway, 3:20 left in the first quarter here, going back into the pocket. Very lucky that that one was not intercepted. Okay, you got to be a little bit smarter here about who I throw to and when. This time it works out really well as I get the completion to Davis, who does get the first down, and now I am starting to move the ball all right here on my first drive as well. So maybe this is going to be a high-scoring game. If we keep moving the ball like this, I could definitely see that being the case. Another opportunity for me here to pick up a lot of yards through the air. Man, Buccaneers are kind of having a hard time too with their secondary. It seems like everybody that I come across, though, that's kind of been the case. Now, I just think this may be something with Madden 12. Just decrease the efficiency of your defense in a lot of respects. Able to get the touchdown here, getting this one to Davis on the outside. That is going to go ahead and tie the game up at 7 with less than a minute left in the first quarter. So we scored pretty quick. That's nice, and being able to have the game tied up makes me feel a little bit more comfortable since we are playing at Candlestick. I do have the home field advantage here, so I should be all right if I can keep playing like this here against the Buccaneers. But the thing is, though, if the Buccaneers keep playing this way as well, it could go either way. Plenty of time back in the pocket. I got to find a way to put some more pressure on the quarterback. Completion to Williams, who picks up 5 on that one. So, 1st and 10 here, though, after they complete another one. We can see we are in the second quarter now. So, LeGarrette Blount just having a great game early on. I mean, this first quarter has really been all about him when you take a look at offense for the Buccaneers. He's had some great runs. He's had some completions as well. That one goes incomplete, too. So, 2nd and 10 now for me to be able to stop the Buccaneers, I guess I should say. Anyway, so back, completion. Winslow making the catch and coming down with that one here. So, still a lot of passes up the middle by both teams that have ended up being completed. So, maybe I should try running the zone a little bit, make sure I cover the middle, not so much man defense. But we'll see what happens here. May have to do that. Now, this this run doesn't get him too many yards. Oh, I totally got tongue-tied right there. Anyway, 4th and 5 now for the Buccaneers, so that means they are going to have to punt. So I'm very fortunate that on this drive here, though, they're going to have to... What? Oh, man. Picked up the first down on that one on the fake punt. They sure did fool me. There's really not too many times that you see the computer fake it, and I'm kind of not happy that I wasn't defending against it. I mean, I didn't even think about it. It didn't cross my mind. 3rd and 10, though, after a couple incomplete passes here. We're going to be looking at one more, and that's going to make it 4th and 10. So even though they did go ahead and complete it on 4th down, they really don't get too far at all. Actually, they don't go anywhere. So we're going to be looking here at a possible 3 points out of the Buccaneers. It will be a straight shot for them. So the chances of them making it here are pretty high. So it's up. That's a pretty good kick. Splits the uprights here. Buccaneers regain the lead. 10-7 now. Wasn't expecting this here. That's all right. 3:24 left in the first half. There's a lot that can be done, though, in 3 minutes and 24 seconds. You guys know I usually say it about the computer, but you know what? I know that I can do a lot here in that amount of time. So I'm going to be going with a lot of passes here. I'm going to try and run out of the pocket here. Works out well for me as I'm able to make it to Gore, who gets a first down. Picks up 13 yards on that one. That's his first reception for the game. Maybe I should be throwing it to Frank Gore a little bit more. Anyway, Miller in motion here. The handoff to Gore. Picks some up there, too. So Gore is helping me out here late in this half. I don't think I should be stopping anything here. If it's working, why not keep going to Gore? All right, not going to now. This time I get sacked, so maybe I should have gone to Gore. I end up losing 5 on that one, which is not too bad, considering the fact that I usually run back in the pocket pretty far, and I sometimes lose a lot of yards after getting sacked. Great opportunity here to get it to Davis up the middle, though. I'm still moving the ball down the field. We're under 2 minutes left, though, here in the half. So whatever I'm doing here, I got to make sure that I keep doing it and doing it well here, because it's all about efficiency when you get to this point. Anyway, so Smith, I'm going to be going, down to the ground. I fall close to the 50-yard line. I actually end up at the 48. So 2nd and 23. I like how they're going to my kicker here, given the fact that this would be a ridiculously long field goal. Anyway, Davis once again open down the middle. I'm loving the 4 verticals play. Seems like the Buccaneers are playing short on the pass, so if I could surprise them and go long like I just did, I'll be able to pick up a lot of points. This was not bad at all. So, see, everybody was playing short there. Works out well for me. I'll take it. 30 seconds left now here. Smith going back, sacked once again. Let's get this going, though. I called a timeout to get the clock stopped at 26 seconds. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to try to get it to Miller, who's going to be up the middle here with that one. Lands just a couple yards shy of the first down marker, so 3rd and 10. Let's call another timeout here, and we're going to be going with a slants play. See if I can get that towards the middle here and get this pretty quick. So Smith completes the pass to Morgan for the touchdown here. That's going to go ahead and give us the lead right before we head into the locker room. It's going to be 14-10 once all is said and done. Wow, talk about threading the needle right there. Just as he dives, completes it. That was awesome. Anyway, 17 seconds left here. Buccaneers going on the ground to LeGarrette Blount. Fumbles it, and I'm able to pick it up. So what do I do at this point? Of course, I'm going to go ahead and try and see if I can get the touchdown. That was a huge, huge fumble. Now, remember, I also did kick at the beginning of the game, so that means I'm going to be receiving. So I could get 21 points here in a row. Yes, I get it to Davis, who does get the touchdown. Wow. This could be a lot of points in a short amount of time. I mean, we're looking at 14 points in less than a minute. That's why you always have to be careful in Madden and just football in general, because a lot can happen in a very short amount of time, which you guys have seen right here. This was just phenomenal. I'm so lucky that this 4 verticals play is working. The thing is, though, is if I start using it too much, the computer's going to pick up on it, and I'll never be able to use it in games to come. But anyway, here, looking at the half, I really don't see too much I could change. I really do have to defend against the pass a little bit better here and try to find a way to stop LeGarrette Blount at the same time. So really, I got to get my defense going. 10 points, I'm not really worried about it. But when you take a look, they've scored 2 out of 3 drives. I got to make sure they don't score 2 more times on their next 3 drives. But anyway, here we are in the second half, handing it off to Frank Gore. Picks up some yards. A little tough for him to get that one as the hole closed up really, really quick and starts off his run by basically running into his own teammates here. But anyway, 2nd and 4 still. Smith back in the pocket, able to complete it to Crabtree. who gets a couple yards after the catch, ends up picking up 13 yards. Look at that, 85.7% completion so far. I told you the Buccaneers have been struggling on defense. I think that number kind of proves it more than anything else. Maybe I should keep going with the pass. Maybe I should be playing it smart, though. We'll see. Anyway, Hunter is open. Ooh, that was a sweet move. Ends up getting a couple more yards thanks to that little spin. Breaking that tackle, 13 and 15. Dang, where is this coming from? I don't know, but hey, if it's working this much, let's keep going with it. This time, able to get it to Crabtree to get the first down there. So every time I've been going to Crabtree so far, I've gotten the first down. 2 for 2 with him and 2 first downs. Anyway, we're going to go with the running play here. Frank Gore is going to run up the middle, and why not if you get that many yards? So Frank Gore, 33 yards you can see on the day on 5 rushes, so he's averaging just a little bit over 6 yards per carry. I'll take that. I don't know if I want to keep rushing here with him. I'm sure I'm going to need him in the fourth quarter if I can hold this lead, because if that's the case, I'm going to try to run the clock out. You guys know I don't like running the score up here. Getting a lot of yards, but unfortunately this is going to be a holding call. That means it's going to be coming back, and it's going to end up being 1st and 19 for me here. So I'm just going to go with the pass. You know what? Why not? Because I don't think I'll be able to pick up 19 yards on the ground. Get this one to Crabtree once again. Oh, and even more than the first down. He gets the touchdown here too. Great moves to be able to get that. Man, Crabtree helping me out quite a bit. Why don't I throw to him more often? I probably should be. I think I should go ahead and just move him around where, you know, I've got somebody else here I throw to quite a bit. I don't know. We'll see. Blunt picking up some yards. That was a good move. Just bouncing off the defender and getting the first down. Look at that, though. 8.2 yards per carry for LeGarrette Blunt. That's just some good running all around. That's what he was doing when I was playing the franchise with the Buccaneers, too. But anyway, 5 yards there for him, picking up just a little bit more and helping the team out. I'm actually really surprised the Buccaneers, though, are running the ball like this. They should be passing here. But you know what? Never mind. I take that back. I know exactly why they're running the ball, because they keep getting yards like this out of their running back. I mean, if you have any running back that's going this much here, why not, you know, keep going here? I guess this is a fortunate thing for me because this is running out the clock at the same time. So, yeah, every once in a while they're going to pick up a good amount of yards, but at the same time, they're also not going to get too much. Anyway, 3rd and 6, I get the first sack for me here this game. Ends up losing 8. So 4th and 14 for him here while they were getting a lot of good momentum on the ground. That sack is going to hurt them terribly. All right, so we're just about ready to hit the 4th quarter here. Gore just picks up 5 on that. And Gore usually fights for some extra yards, but not as much in this game as he does, or he has been in some of the other ones here. But he does get the first down here, so I'm happy with that. Keeps the clock ticking since we are in the 4th quarter. You can see I am letting it go as far as I can. Gore running to the outside. He's done a lot of runs up the middle, so I'm not surprised the Buccaneers were defending against that. So am able to kind of trick them a little bit here by going to the outside. Works well for me. Now, just before the play clock expires, I'm going to go ahead and hand it up the middle this time to him. He does pick up 9 on this one. So Frank Gore here in the 4th quarter is doing just a great job of running on the ground too. So this has really been a game of 2 great halfbacks. Now, I can see they're all scrunched together here up on the line. Why am I going to run at them? Of course, I'm going to the outside. Hunter picking up a lot of yards on this one and running out of bounds. So this does put me in a good position. Maybe I score one more time before the end of the game with 3 minutes, 19 seconds in the way that my team has been running. Yeah, might as well. I'm going to go to Hunter again here, who runs up the middle. He does have some more speed, I think, than Frank Gore does, but I do like the way that Frank Gore fights for yards. Anyway, first down on this one here. We do hit the 2-minute warning. It is 2nd and goal now. So the handoff to Gore, who comes back in. He ends up getting the touchdown, just picking up those couple yards that we needed. Whew. Now, since the Buccaneers did have 3 timeouts left, I didn't think I should probably kneel the ball. I don't know. I probably should have done the honorable thing and at least tried. Maybe the computer would have figured, you know what, I'm not going to be able to come back. That's all right. So that's going to make it 35-10 here in this game against another team who has been struggling. Really haven't had a serious challenge yet so far this season. And when you actually look at the teams that I've been going up against just all around, they've not been the highest caliber. I think that the amount of losses that they have outnumber the wins, I think, by 3-1 right now. But anyway, that's going to go ahead and end the game 35-10 here. A great win for us. That does make us 4-0. So I'm happy about that. But anyway, thanks for watching, you guys. I really do appreciate it. Or does this make this 5-0? We'll have to go back and check. Whoops. But anyway, thanks for watching, you guys. I really do appreciate it. More to come next week from Madden. So don't worry, there'll be more coming. You guys are awesome. You really are. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. You guys know I'm on Facebook, Twitter, all that stuff, so you can find me there. Again, you guys are awesome. Really, don't ever forget that, you guys. And as always, I hope you guys have a good one.